Hi, guys. It is Rachel Feldman. I'm so excited to be here with you. Whether you've landed on YouTube or you're here at yourhealthcoachbiz.com, I just want to say welcome. We're a one stop shop for your wellness biz needs. Now, this is a 6-month Reclaim Your Hormones program. It is in course format, which means that there is a guide and a PowerPoint and a script for each of the modules. Come on in and let's take a look. Just bear with me. Maybe you want to grab a cup of tea, a green juice, a matcha, because going over 12 modules is going to take time. You're going to get to know me. Let's look at this in the list mode so we can read these. You can see right here, introduction of hormones, eating for hormone balance, testing, root causes, gut and hormone, blood sugar and insulin resistance, thyroid 101, stress and hormone connection, mitochondria and cellular health, detoxification, movement and hormone health, and creating your hormone action plan. Let's take a look at this. You have a beautiful cover. You have the Canva template and the covers to this as well. Take a look at the table of contents. Now, this is great if you're doing a group program. It's great if you're doing one-on-one. It's great if you're doing a hybrid, which is a combination of group and one-on-one. We're talking about your hormone producing powerhouses. And this is for women. We did not write this for guys. We wrote this for women. Sleep and mood supporters. Look at all the problems when you're marketing this program. Come to the problem list, the physical, the emotional. Come to that list because it is great to do videos on those topics. 7-second video, 60-second talking head. You'll see right here. Give a little action plan. Looking ahead, what's coming next. Then you have your PowerPoint and script. Now you can upload these to Canva. You can make any changes in Canva if it's easier to do it, or you can do them on PowerPoint. I find that it's easier um, with Canva's pictures to do it there. Now you also have accountability handouts. So I just want to show you as we go here, we have quick reference. So every different month has homework and a quick reference sheet. I love that because it really gives your client that continued support. Now you can deliver this by email. That's definitely an option, or you can get a membership download area. LearnDash is one that's great for WordPress. Many go to Kajabi, Practice Better, Teachable. On Teachable, you can also do sales pages, so you can do that on Kajabi and Practice Better. You see right here, you have this great accountability homework. Love that. You're not broken. You're not broken. It's such a great message. Then let's go back to the program modules. I'm going to show you the program modules all throughout, and then we can go to the accountability. The accountability sheets are just quick reference guides with homework. See right here. We're talking about healthy fats, protein, complex carbohydrates. And we don't want our clients to be doing these guys. Talking about eating your plate, honoring your rhythmic cycle, supporting thyroid health. meal planning, prep strategies, Sunday planning session is always the best, hydration in your hormones. And then we do some common challenges. Remember, you have the PowerPoint to go with this. And on the sales page at yourhealthcoachbiz.com, you're going to see the table of contents for each module. I always encourage you, if you need to hop on a Zoom call, please get on a call with me if you need to look in more depth or talk this out. Then we have testing. I love that we added this module because it's so important. You can see here. What to say to your doctor, your test action. That's 21 pages. So whether you've been sitting there trying to put your outline together or your program, you don't have to anymore. You don't have to be a writer. It's fun to play around in Canva, but it's not fun when you have a lot of writing. You know what your pillars of your program are. And then you can come to a program like this and have everything together, put together for you in a way that's easy to absorb for your client. You can do this live. You can do this pre-recorded with live options. See right here, interpreting your results. Love this. And yes, we did include Dutch. I always get that question. Did you include Dutch? This also comes with protocols, which I'm going to show you, one being a CellCore protocol. We also want to discover the underlying hormone dysfunction. And then it has its PowerPoint and script. I don't recommend doing a 6-month program as a do-it-yourself. I've seen people who will set it up like a do-it-yourself, but include calls because I feel like people for that amount of time. I had a client come to me and say that she did a do-it-yourself for 3 months, and I even feel like do-it-yourself for 3 months. It's hard. Let's look at the table of contents. So if you don't know my story, I went to the IN Institute for Integrative Nutrition 15 years ago, back in 2010. And right now it's 2025. And then I went off to 2 detox schools, Wild Rose, and then also studied with Dr. Morse. Even though I'm not fruit-based, I really felt that his teachings were amazing, and I wanted to get deeper into understanding why people were sick, despite all the health information out there. We're talking about sleep disruption. I love that, and circadian rhythm. So then 10 years ago, we switched to doing online content. I'd been doing online content for coaches for 2 years before I switched full-time, programs such as these. And that's what we've been doing since. And I love it. I get to rock the ripple effect, with you and your clients. See right here, power of root cause healing, looking ahead, building your foundation. And it has its PowerPoint. Easy to make any changes, easy to swap out the slides, easy to add slides. Then we're at hormone and gut connection. You can see this. And please, if you are on the fence or you need to have a little more um understanding and see it at a closer, please reach out to me. The estrogen gut dance, cortisol, hormone metabolism and elimination. Yeah, we're talking about all gut here. And this, when you're marketing this program, go in here, talk about cycle related digestive issues. Go into your program and pull out snippets. You also have the PowerPoint and script right here. You also have 20 blogs that come with the program. And then we move into the next one, blood sugar and insulin resistance. Let's take a look at the table of contents. Your action steps, troubleshooting, looking ahead, your continued final thoughts. And say your primary fuel. And this is such a hidden epidemic. I always think about like insulin resistance for small people like me. It's like you wouldn't think because there isn't a weight problem. And I'm also small. I'm 4'11" and 3/4. And yes, the 3/4 is quite important to me. People always think I'm taller on social media, but I am not. Then we get into physical symptoms. Again, when you're marketing this program, think of reels that are covering these different connections, these different problems, root causes, lifestyle causes, testing. Oops, sorry about that, guys. We also talk CGM. Everyone loves the CGM. And we do have a blood sugar course. It's about blood sugar mastery. That course could always be a bonus for this 6-month course. It can be a DIY. It's a 30-day course. So I think you get the feel of this. I love when we do visuals like that. And I hate that spell check doesn't understand berberine. Then we get into thyroid, a beast in it of itself. You can see right here. Root causes and go down. This is a large topic, so it has a lot of pages. But you can see right here, same thing. Go and take these problems. You can see right here the conversion process, what makes women more vulnerable when things go wrong, overactive, comprehensive thyroid testing, And this is for you to empower your clients. We're not diagnosing, we're empowering, we're teaching through this. You can see right here we get into Hashimoto. I think you get the feel of that. Then you have your PowerPoint to go with it. You also have 6 months of recipes. Suggested meals take 1.5 hours per week. So you're going to have a lot of weeks in here. Then we go in stress and hormone connection. Really important. And I think we've seen that. I would say that's the blessing of what happened in COVID is we can see how big stress is connected to our bodies. And this, of course, is related to hormones. HPA axis, types of stress, acute versus chronic, physical stressors, emotional and psychological stressors. I love that. Stress and thyroid, blood sugar, metabolic issues. Understand your master stress, cortisol. You can see right here, we're only on 13 of 22 pages. Stress and emotional regulation. Then we get into their action plan. Next 2 weeks. One of my favorites, mitochondria and cellular health, so important. You can see the table of contents. I know that's so important, which is why we put them on the sales page. Stress response. Again, here we are at the problems. Go back into the signs of dysfunction and pull out these and do mini reels on them. Do images on them. Do carousels on them. Everything you need for marketing the program is in this package. You have freebies, you have workshops, oxidative stress and free radical. You have PowerPoints. You have social media images and captions. Now we get into detoxification, such an important topic for hormone balance. How toxins disrupt the gut detox connection, supporting your natural detoxification systems, I mean. Detoxification and hormones, understanding your body's detoxification systems. Keep saying symptoms. The kidneys, the lymphatic system, the lungs, the skin. heavy metals and hormone disruption. I had mercury so bad from eating tuna multiple times a day when I was working in corporate real estate and commercial corporate atmosphere. And I thought that I was dying. And my hormones were a hot mess. They were flatlined. And this was at the age of 25, 26. Um, so we talk about the key players there, hydration and kidney support. Talk about seasonal insulin and blood sugar hormone balance. Then we have the PowerPoint. Then we get into movement and hormone health. And remember, there's also homework and a little sheet for each module. Different types of movement, stress, and hormone balance. Perimenopause, menopause, and beyond, talking about movement at different stages of our life. I just was talking about that with my coach the other day. How that high intensity training doesn't work for me anymore in perimenopause, and how I've switched to like walking with a vest. I'm like everyone else, right? If you walk with a vest, say, hey. My husband now has a vest too. So you can see right here, we get into movement for stress and cortisol for productive health. And you have the script to go with it. Although when I'm screen sharing, it's hard to read a script. The time that it's not hard to read a script is if your face is not there. Some people have teleprompters, you can always do that. But I would say when you're doing this, practice going over your slides before and infuse those stories into your slides. They're getting a ton of information and a ton of action plan. Here's their action plan in their in their guides and their modules. But make sure that you add those stories about your own journey. What has it been like for you? Testimonials and case studies if you have them. Oops, sorry. Creating your 30-day foundation. Non-negotiables for first 30 days. It's got all these assessments and checklists. Really cute. Then we come out, we have our accountability handouts. Like, let's take a look at module 2, accountability homework. Love this. And maybe you're doing like a 6-month mastermind with like a group of 20 women. Love that. That was the Here's the hormone plate friendly. You have that for 12 modules. I have a little quick, oops, a little quick start guide. I love that. Then you have a food diary. Then you have your recipes. We'll take a look at the omnivore. Now you can see right here, there are very easy to make meals. One of the things I pride my recipe creator on is making simple meals. And simple meals that are healthy, hormone friendly, millet porridge. They're not deprivation. Let's take a look at, we have lots because we have a 6-month program. Then we got into snacks right here, beet hummus. We have our dressings. We have our lunches. We have our dinners. You can see right here, Mexican parsnip skillet. So good. Then you have suggested meals. You will see right here. You have a shopping list. Oops. You have them all mapped. You have your supplement protocols. General Woman Supplement Protocol. Essential minerals. Those are so important for hormone health. And you can always put those supplements right in full script. Then there's the CellCore protocol. Oops. I keep pressing that. Module 7, thyroid and stress. I need an ATP builder. I need that. Sign me up. Gives you the schedule. pretty lengthy. Oops. You're seeing my whole life. All right, then we get into our business folder. We have 6 promo emails. These are not templates. These are taking them right to the program. So say you launch your webinar and you want them to come to the webinar. You send a replay, and then in that replay, infuse email 1. If you're doing a freebie, you launch your freebie and then do an email sequence off the freebie leading to a discovery call, send newsletters to nurture. Let's take a look at the sales page. This is where I say that, like, we're great at coaching. We're not meant to be copywriters. You'll see right here, everything is laid out. We have all problems right here, all the things you do for the marketing. We have this all ready for you. And whether you do testing, you can do testing to add in additional, you could have um, a price without testing, a price with testing. You have 20 blogs, which means you can do newsletters. Add in a little personal story to those newsletters. These can also be live scripts. They can be blogs. They could be social media for reels. So much. You'll see the blog titles right on the sales page, and you'll also see the table of contents. We have citations there. You have the images. You have the Canva template. You have the captions. All set for you. You can see right there. You get the feel of it. You have a collage. Beautiful collage. You have the covers and the Canva template right there. The kickoff and wrap up script. And remember, you also have your modules. So you can do your kickoff and wrap up script live and all your other modules pre-recorded. There are so many ways to launch this program. You could do a retreat at the end of the program, can launch this twice a year, or you can launch shorter programs that support this. Then you have your support emails. So these are completely done. I always say, read this. Beautifully done. They're 1 a week and a follow-up email. Then you have your 2 opt-in freebies, your hormone emergency kit, the Canva cover and template for this. And who doesn't want this? When I think of that, I think of like the woman Googling, Googling, she doesn't know what to do. Right here, we're giving them like can't sleep. You could rename this to be like your SOS hormone emergency kit or your hormone medicine cabinet. It leads them right to the program. Then you have social media images and the Canva template. Let's get this in view mode as icons, everything right here. Then you have the ultimate hormone assessment. I think she looks so happy. She also has a clean tongue. No candida on that tongue. Giving them a little assessment. This is great. Do a follow-up email sequence, 3 to 5 emails leading to a discovery call or leading to a low-cost offer. A little personal note. You have your social media images right here. Then you have your 2 PowerPoints. This is so good. This is your promotional PowerPoint. Add some story. Add a slide about yourself. Show some pictures of your family. Let people get to really know you. You don't have to give a 60-day guarantee. You could give, here are the images. PowerPoint and script for the hormone emergency kit. Teach that, give them the guide, or have them come in through the guide, save money instead of doing a master class through Facebook ads. And then you have your then you have your social media images. Have them come in through the list builder. And then on the thank you page, put the master class or charge $7 for the master class. Or do a different master class like the functional approach to healing hormones, which we have. Make it something desirable, make it something where somebody gets to know you. If you have any questions about this program, please reach out to me at yourhealthcoachbiz.com. It's been a pleasure to get to know you today. I look forward to helping you in your business. Bye, guys.